For people who aren't familiar with the history, can you tell us a little bit about the story behind this film and why it's so important to bring it to life on screen now?
I think, no one knows, everyone's grown up on Dalton Trumbo's movies, but no one knows Dalton's life. I never knew it. And after I read the script, it was like, I have to tell the story to the world. And I think it's important because, when you see the film, you see Trumbo going through his ups and downs, when he's there as a father, he's there as a friend, he's there as a husband, everyone's supporting him, and then his own fraternity turns their back against him. And I think how Trumbo kind of faces the world, challenges the world, it's interesting, and I think it's important to tell today, I think fans are going to love him, I know he has a huge fan following because of Breaking Bad, but Trumbo will just blow his fans, away, and it'll be like, they'll be proud. If I'm a huge Bryan Cranston fan, and I'm very proud to say that Bryan Cranston decided to play Dalton Trumbo. I couldn't have asked for anyone better, and I'm so happy to say that I'm here to watch his performance as Trumbo.
Can you walk us through the rest of the cast and some of the prominent characters that feature alongside Trumbo?
So there's, Helen Mirren playing Hedda Hopper, Diane Lane playing, his wife, and we have Elle Fanning playing Nikki Trumbo, and then we have John Goodman as Frank King, and we have, Michael Stuhlbarg as Edward G. Robinson. All these characters are so important, and you'll just see them, like every scene, you'll see a famous face, and you'll be like, oh my God, like it's unbelievable. And I think all the credit goes to the actors and Jay Roach as a director, who did a fabulous job, and he's just he's really brought Dalton's life well and onto the screen. I think he's done a tremendous, amazing job. So I think everyone's so special in the film. Yeah. Jay behind the camera, oh my God, he is so special and he's so sweet. He's just like, every day of seeing him direct the film was a dream come true because I'm a huge Jay Roach fan, and having him be on set and understanding the characters and researching and kind of doing, it's like Jay is one of those directors who will actually go through every scene and be like, okay, in details and kind of understand it and have the actors and be in an understanding with the actors, and I think he is a fabulous director to work with. I'm really honored to be, in London Film Festival, and I'm really happy that I see a huge fan following here for Bryan and the other team members. I just feel people, after watching this movie, get a message that just believe in yourself the way Dalton believed in himself. And Dalton, no matter whoever turns their back against you, your family will always be there for you. And I think that's what you'll see in the film. Trumbo's family is there through thick and thin with him. And so just believe in yourself. And, it's easy to take over the world then.
Well, Dalton Trumbo is the man responsible for many of the movies that we love. Roman Holiday, Spartacus. He was a screenwriter. And he was one of those screenwriters in the 1930s who had affiliations with the Communist Party and was called by the House of Un-American Activities Committee to question, and he refused under the First Amendment to have to be questioned about his beliefs, his affiliations, and because of that he was sent to prison. And in prison he met my character. So he was a man who was an artist and stood for freedom of expression for that. So, and he happened to generate some of the most memorable movies, Roman Holiday, Spartacus, Kitty Foyle, that we've watched over the decades. John McNamara, the screenwriter, did an amazing job. It was word perfect. I love the scenes that I had with Bryan Cranston because they're so complex but simple, and I think that's a testament to great writing.
When it comes time we just hope to be able to convey the message that this is a really valuable, important film and entertaining, and hopefully people will go see it, and whatever happens after that happens. I don't pay too much attention to it, to be honest with you.
And although it's sad at times, there's also a nice element of humour belong to the film, isn't there?
It is, yeah, surprisingly, but they're well-written writers. They're the Hollywood writers of their day, and they were very clever, witty guys. So, a non-fictional character, you have a responsibility that goes with that because this person did something that was notable enough to make a movie about. So there's source material and biographies or an autobiography or videotapes, audio tape, people alive who still knew him, And Dalton Trumbo's children, his two daughters, are alive and well, and and scrutinized every page of the script,
They
and
were very involved.
very involved. And it's a little daunting to be able to go in and say, how do you think I did, you know? And do you kind of think that your dad might have said this? And he goes, and very fortunate for me that they were very approving of, and they in many ways said, it seems like my dad's up there.